Yeah, bring it live. I'm not sure for that. I apologize. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. Thanks for bearing with us. We are going to need a new cord, so if you want to go ahead and support us, we'll get a new cord. That happens. Okay, so we are still in Burnsville, Minnesota. 1 second, we're about to go live. All right, everybody, welcome back to Burnsville, Minnesota, where the President of the United States of America, USA, I think is the abbreviation, is speaking in a building right over here. I'm going to point it that way. If you look on the left-hand side, you have a bunch of pro-Trump supporters who are here, and then you have some folks who are here who are basically anti-administration, anti-Trump, I'd say. A lot of them are standing with Ilhan Omar, who's been experiencing a lot of direct attacks from the administration, the president, making videos to share on Twitter. Just, there you go. And so, yeah, so we're here in the United States. You're probably watching from all over the place, so welcome aboard. Definitely say hello. And we're going to be live for a second. I've interviewed a lot of folks. If you're interested in those, you can go back and look at them. I am a little... yeah, I'm just going to stay live. I'll do some more walkthroughs. Let's see how it goes. Again, at this point, we did, when I was down, miss a bunch of vehicles come through, which I think were sort of like, I don't think it was the convoy, but I think it was like a bunch of military personnel, or at least armed personnel, and see if I can go get a shot of those that went by. Again, we are walking behind the line of the pro Ilhan side, pro not Trump side, pro something. Yeah, if you can, I don't think we can actually look that far, but I think they can. Yeah, you can see there's like vehicles way back there that have, you know, there's some camouflage folks. Who knows what agency they're with, but at this point you can't really tell. Everyone's kind of looks like they're ready to go, you know, do stuff. With already wasn't happy. All right, so I feel over here. So, nice little shot. I think I've had this one yet, so we'll go ahead and show you all. So this is this side of the sitch. I'm a journalist. I'm doing the same thing that everyone's doing here.
I didn't think he was officially at the end of the sign. You don't have to pass.
I'm with Unicorn Riot. We're based in Minnesota. I've been doing work here forever. I'm not doing anything but filming live like everyone else. I was being chased out of the media pin because I wasn't like a fish enough, but well, here we are. Still here with us. So that's the Trump side. His name is Ilhan Omar. I can't get
Just so you know, it's going to be credential press on this side. Everybody else is going to be on the other side right now.
Okay.
Credential press.
I am credentialed right here. So the credential is actually officially says that I'm part of Unicorn Riot, which is a media organization.
I understand.
Which is 501c3 in Minnesota.
I understand that.
Yep. You just took it out of my hand.
Credential press.
But I'm credentialed. Credential is just this card, sir.
I know, but
that means that I'm part of an organization you can call and credential that I am part of Unicorn Riot, which is a 501c3.
I know you're going to keep repeating the same thing, but you're not credential press from part of this that's invited.
This
invited.
Oh, so this part is the invitation.
People have all been invited,
and I'm not invited to report from here.
So it's going to the other side of the street.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. I hope everyone heard that. Whatever. It's not even a great shot, to be honest.
Yeah, I lived here.
Thanks for sticking up for me, y'all. Great work. That was journalist just sat there. All right, so I'm gonna keep doing this.
see on TV.
Anyway, so he was saying that I was like too far across the street where I became officially part of the other event, and I didn't have the press credentials to be part that far across the street. That was really the whole conversation you heard. I understand there were so many different people that were way past where I was at. I don't know how to explain it. So anyways, whatever, I apologize. That seemed like uncurrent. I was trying to be respectful, and I have to exert my rights as a journalist, or this is what happens. Now I've been sent away from there because who knows. Anyway, so we're going this way. No big deal. So a Monday in Minnesota. So. All right, 1 second here. All right, everybody.
Hey, the needy, not the greedy. The unemployment rate is non-existent. I'm the needy, not the greedy. Get a job. Get a job.
No. It's like the classic.
I employ 80 people. You dumb shit.
The guys only get a job, and people are here like, well, there's no unemployment.
It's a lazy man that can't find his wife a second job. I'm with him.
So like people are getting yelled at. I don't know. I assume that this gets generally like decay, because you can see people like walking down the street. I'm not sure what the cops' plan are, except for to keep me off the other side. But they're just, it's just slowly more and more people are coming. It's not like the same rhetoric. I don't really feel like a lot of change, except for like kind of like an increased amount of folks, and then maybe a little more kind of back and forth across the street. But it's pretty cordial. Again, we're in Minnesota. Like people, it's Minnesota. Here we are. A lot of folks really like they really want to make change through what's available. So that's Minnesota. Where we are, and it's Minnesota. Anyways, my story, whatever, doesn't matter. Again, I apologize that I'm in one ear. I know that's going on as well. We just kind of grabbed this gear, this is the camera itself, and I'm missing the setting. And that's what's going on. And that's what you're witnessing right now, which is kind of, I probably should have said out loud. Again, I'm Lorenzo, your host. I am running the live stream right now. If you go back in time, you can actually go through and see a lot of interviews. I know that's probably what people want me to do right now, but it's a little exhausting. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I did interview people from both sides very freely. If you want to hear the opinions, they are there for your just enjoyment and to think about. And so yeah, that's available. Again, we're just a 501c3 educational nonprofit. We are actually, I think, registered in Minnesota. And that's why I was kind of saying on my ground. It was like, hey, we're actually like, I'm credentialed and I'm registered in Minnesota. I don't know what he's talking about, but I think what he was saying was that there's like, in order for a press to cover the event, they had to have probably gone through like their little listing thing and put their names down, and I'm not on those lists. And so somehow my crossing the road that much made me have to like be shooed away in the eyes of their list. So I think that's what happened. Whatever. I was on the road. We could talk about all day, and we could talk about this all day long. But that's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna keep doing it. I think I'm gonna walk on the other side and then walk all the way to the other side. So we're gonna do that.
One black person is chanting. The rest of them are white.
It's gonna be a second here. I'm just getting ready. It's kind of making my situation a little easier to maneuver, so I apologize for the delay. But we're just live. We've been live for hours. It's gonna be very live. So I'm currently on the pro-Trump side, the Trump 2020 side, I like to call it, because they definitely chat into that a lot. We're going to look across to the Ilhan sort of like Omar side, or anti sort of like continuation of the Trump administration side. Those are good names for now. I'm working on it. Give me a second here. I'm breaking down on probably caught a little bit.
Oh, hell no. I didn't eat it.
All right.
Lighten up.
Come on, guys. You got bad breath. Don't speak in my face. Yeah. It smells like shit. Get out of here. You have the right to go brush your teeth. Go.
Have the right to leaking out every hole. He wanted to get in my way, and I will fuck him up. Do not start with me. I will fuck him up.
Hey, that's premeditated. I'm going to record it.
Yes, you can. You're inciting.
Hey, stick to your side and go suck Omar.
Teenagers, quit blowing
You
around.
don't have to get nobody's face. Just lighten up.
Yeah, you do.
It's just lighten up and go around the teenager's face.
Good job. You can't get mad about me taking pictures and then you want to follow your rights, but then those don't apply to me. No, I'm not. I can be.
No, they said you can be on either side. Not said you can.
What if she's being offensive?
What is a normal conversation?
I understand that we both have rights to take pictures of each other, but I just don't like taking pictures.
You could have said that to me. That's all you had to do.
Okay, but I don't like it because I believe you're going to slander me online.
That's what they do.
I'm not going to slander you. The people that see your picture might, but I'm not. And that's your problem, not mine. That's on you. That's on you. That's not on me. That's not on. That's on you. That's on you.
How is it on me? You're the one that's
It is on you. Yes. And if I choose to post it online and people slander me, that's not my fucking problem.
Well, the thing is, you're kind of wanting that to happen.
Don't fucking push me.
All right, so we're gonna keep moving. So that was it looks like there's there's some people who are pro Ilhan, I guess, and also there's some. That was a photographer. I apologize. That was just a photographer who was doing their job. I felt like they were being impeded and held their space. And, that's what happened. So this is you can hear it. I'll just walk through. And so you see, like now they're running across. The pro-Trump side's running across, and now they come back. They're cheering. Now this person's coming across. So I just like earlier said, this is probably where it's gonna continue to kind of accelerate as people come back and forth, and we'll see what happens. Again, people did say they want, they're here to make. So now they have the police are now patrolling down the middle. 4 officers. Can't see the badges. I'm gonna go ahead and let them go. But yeah, so they're just kind of walking back and forth. They're gonna try to keep the two sides apart, and we'll just hang out.
I'm just taking
Get out of here! Leave us alone!
So we're gonna walk this way. Sorry for the clicking. I have thin blue line Minnesota flag for these things. Alright, so I'm gonna move back, I think. Huh. All right.
Give me your phone number right
So this is sort of the let's see if I can. The Twitch channel. Anyways, yeah, so we are still here in Burnsville, Minnesota. You can see that there's the road is now blocked off. You can look down here. We'll zoom in real quick. 2 snowplows blocked off that side of the road. Excuse me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and think. I'll look at the chat really quick. Oh shoot. All right, everybody, give me a second here, and I'll walk through again, and that's what we want. Quiet. Again, I'm just going to be live here for a second. I'm going to take a moment, and then I will walk back through and just kind of show you what's going on again. It hasn't really changed much for a while. You can see there's 2 sides on each side of the street. Right now we're looking towards, on our left side, we're looking at the pro-Trump, Build the Wall 2020 Trump side. And then on the right-hand side, you have like the pro-Ilhan Omar side, pro, I guess, like unity, a lot of the conversations about unity and the people I've interviewed. And so I would just like take a look at the previous interviews, and you kind of get a small overview. I mean, I think I probably interviewed 3 or 4 people of each side or something like that. It wasn't like a bunch. But now I'm just kind of like going to just stay alive. You can see we have like these police officers going to be patrolling back and forth. If you look, we'll move this way, but you can look down, the middle there. People are kind of moving across the road, and the police are kind of going back, trying to actually get them to move back. And I assume that that's basically what we're going to witness now for a while.
Fascism has got to go. Fascism has got to go.
I'm trying to think. Blue Lives Matter.
Reunite the families! 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 Reunite the families!
Take a photo.
Trump, go home. We are full. Go home. We are full. Trump,
Paid
go
professional
home.
agitator.
Trump,
Really?
go home. We are full. Trump, 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 go home. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Oh, unicorn ride.
No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Always everywhere.
All right.
I know. We tell jokes about them, but they tell you
Alright, so I think that Trump must have just arrived. You can see that the pro-Trump crew just like hit the street. They're moving now. So we're moving along with them. They're heading towards the rally. I assume they'll be stopped eventually by the police, but we'll see. So you see the... Alright, so hold on. So now the police are trying to corral these folks to back up. So he's yelling at everyone to come back. You can see these folks are still moving forward. You can hear him yelling at everyone, stop, go back, go back. There's like a line of police on the right on the grass. They're making it really clear people shouldn't be on the grass. People have kind of slowed down a little bit. Yeah, so everyone's just, looks like Trump came in, so all these folks who want to go get closer and see him, the police are telling everyone to keep back. Alright, so you can see all of the police vehicle. There's still the police moving everybody, say, off the road to the other side. So now everyone's sort of like walking. No one's chanting, just like a walk. And we're in the middle of it, so we're gonna go check out the stuff. It's interesting. There's like so much work to keep everyone over there, and now it's just like everyone's just walking this way.
Where are we going? Oh, I was in Denny.
So you got police coming in. So Donald Trump is on his way. Everyone's very excited. And this must be where he's. Oh, pardon.
Oh, he's gonna stop and get out?
Yep, there he is.
Trump!
I apologize, I don't have a bigger zoom. I assume that all these people are going to line up.
Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020!
Look at this thing.
Trump 2020!
That vehicle.
2020! Trump 2020!
It's just scooping up everyone's information, I assume. Woo.
Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020!
So many people are chanting Trump 2020 and somebody in the crowd's chanting impeach after each one. Yeah, so they're going to probably line these vehicles up to provide a visual barrier before Trump comes out. So I don't know if we'll be able to see anything, but there we go. It's Burnsville, Minnesota. Donald Trump seems to have just arrived here. And you can see that these vehicles are all going to try to screen. They bring this one up. So I don't think we'll actually get to see him get out of the vehicle, but that's what they're doing right now. Secret Service is organizing all these vehicles to provide a little bit of a screen for him to be out of his vehicle, I assume. Again, this is Burnsville, Minnesota. Minnesota. Trump is speaking here. There was two opposing rallies, one in support of Ilhan Omar and against the administration, and one in support of Trump and his administration.
Off the fence, thank you.
Police moving people off of the fence.
We're all speaking English. Get off the grass.
Keep going.
Do not make this more difficult than it has to be. Get off the grass.
So they're moving everybody off the
Get
grass.
off the grass.
So I'm moving back. There's a lot of people around me. It's really hard to move. I'm moving. Moving.
Back up.
So if you're watching, I'm trying to get back. This is what's behind me. So I'm just kind of waiting.
Off the grass, onto the road. Back up.
All right, so everyone's been moved away from the fence. I'm sure it wasn't the most. Oh, pardon me. Everyone got moved up the grass. So that was. So they want Trump to hear them. I'm going to walk out with them. So that was really exciting for all the pro-Trump people, I guess. It was like really awesome for them. So like, yeah, Trump's arrived. There's a bunch of vehicles. You can't really see him. I don't know. Maybe he's not in the vehicle. But there's probably going to be speeches. I assume there's going to be feeds from in there. All of the press, I assume that was on that corner, will get to go in. I am not going to be doing that. It doesn't look like. But we'll see. I wonder what the rhetoric will be here in Minnesota. Again, Ilhan Omar is from Minnesota. You've been hearing a lot of the negative attention that she has been receiving, and that's kind of what had a lot of people come out here is like stand in support of their elected official. Obviously, people here in Minnesota don't like also Ilhan. People do also like Ilhan, so it's where we're at. All right, I'm gonna walk away. That was that thing. Pardon. I was at the RNC, and yeah, there was a lot of very similar sort of like exuberance when it was like the person arrived and when they kicked off their event. So, you know. Anyways, they're here. Trump's in that building. We're gonna do a little talk-a-rooney. I'm gonna move back over here. You can see that all the pro-Trump people just kind of moved over. They were kind of easily allowed to move over. So it's interesting to say the least. So let's go walk away. I'm not sure what I should do. I guess if you have any opinions, I'm trying to decide if I should stay up or go down or just stick around. Again, now there's just a rally inside. People are going to be rallying outside. I would say it's going to be like this for a while. Looks like the street is free game now. Was a yellow-thon earlier. I got a better shot of the guns. The policing apparatus here out to provide peace.
We have to stand silent.
Oh, that's a laser rangefinder. Yeah. Anyways, I thought one of the optics was a dual optics. It looks like one's a rangefinder. Apologize. All right. So you can see that the police are scanning. Kind of, there's a small ridge line. They're just kind of making sure nobody's on there. It looks like. And then you have this built. I like to see what you know, the old police division. So it looks like some folks are being kind of like walked out, but like people are just looking on to the event. Now, this is a pretty clear vantage. I'm just too far away.
Yes, he is. And he never married his sister to get her to become a citizen of our country either.
Yeah, right on, brother!
All right. All right, I'm gonna move away. I think I might go down. I think so. Again, I'm gonna move away, put the camera down, look at the information on my telephone for a moment, or my cellular telephone, I'm doing correct. And then decide from there. I'm not sure how long the speech is gonna go. I don't know how long they're gonna be in this area. Again, so we just wanted to bring you here to show you sort of what the United States looks like in Burnsville, Minnesota when Trump shows up. Figured other people in the world or I guess the country, the so-called United States of America. I guess the name U.S. of A, U period, S period, A period. Anyways, straight up United. All right, hold on one second. So it looks like the police are going to try and move these people back. They're not too excited about it. You can look back here at this line of police officers kind of coming up, trying to decide what they're going to do. I assume that they're going to move along the fence line and move everyone back to the road. So we'll just stick around and see it go down again. It looks like the people in charge, who I assume was the guy who yelled at me. I don't know who they were. I'm sure somebody might. Might have been like the sheriff of the county. I'm not sure. They had a thing. Anyways. So yeah, so like you can see there's a lot of people up there, regardless of all their flags. I assume it makes Secret Service not super excited. And so they're gonna send this group, probably this. Oh, there's making lines. Yeah, so you make more human lines. Make sure nobody runs past them. You can see that this is all the mainstream media stuff. I can't go over there because I'm not legit enough or even fill out the form. So I didn't go over there. No big deal. So I'm over here. No big deal. So we're gonna keep walking. I was curious where they're gonna go. Again, I just guess they're gonna line up on the fence to provide another human barrier. So you have like humans, vehicles, and then the so-called important people.
Surprising about demonstrations in Minnesota.
Yeah, so again, it's pretty. Police officers coming. They're going to provide a line along the fence. Yeah, so that was my guess. Pretty good. I'm making the calls or something. All right, so I'll chill here for a second, but I do think I'm going to go down. I see a lot of people standing out here that's been really excited. Like people who are here to see Trump are going to be phenomenally excited. I'm sure very, very. They're glowing. I'm okay. Just walking around. How about you? I'm just gonna walk and look at these guys a little bit.
Did he get out of the car? Or did he...
Yeah, I heard some people say that he had gotten out, but I didn't see him, so I don't know. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't get any of that. All right.
with
pardon
the
me.
sign,
Sorry.
welcome Trump.
All right. Again, Trump 2020 side chanting Trump 2020. Really, really want 4 more years. This is more police officers. Policing. So this is local, I think Apple Valley or something, police or something. Let me get someone's hat, I apologize. Here.
That is a fact.
Yeah. Pardon me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, they are. Well,
All right, I'm gonna walk back to the end. I'm gonna go down. This has been Minnesota. Thank you so much for joining us again. I'm Lorenzo, your host. This was Unicorn Riot. I think I can make you see me. It's pretty weird. There we go. Check that out. So I'm Lorenzo, your host. I was here all day with you. Thanks so much for joining. If you do want to continue following our coverage, hit like, share, follow, whatever button means that. You know how it works. You're on your platform you want to be on. Thanks to everyone who's donated, who made this sort of coverage possible. We'll keep following along things going on in Minnesota and also nationwide and abroad. We have people all over the place, so not just Minnesota, but just wanted to be live here. Anyways, I'm Lorenzo, your host. Thanks so much for the back end, Andrew, running that. I think we had some help from Chris as well. Basically, everyone to help. I'm sorry I can't name you by name. I don't know. There's a bunch of people. You got me in the field, and you got a bunch of people in the back end kind of running a bunch of stuff to make sure it looks okay. You can see this is basically what I assume will be the rest of the event. Just people milling around. I assume the pro-Trump folks are going to really want to see a glimpse of Trump coming out, so they'll probably wait around. And I guess like pro-Ilhan, anti-Trump administration and Trump people, they're still here. Seems to have gotten smaller. They didn't walk across. They didn't follow, I guess, the whole Trump crew down. And so they're still here. There's chanting Ilhan's a terrorist. Sorry, it's I quote.
Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy
Fuck Trump. That's what democracy looks like.
democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like.
Where does your family come from? Are you Native American? Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue.
Tell me what democracy
Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. It's red, white, and blue.
democracy looks like.
Red, white, and blue.
Looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Ilhan's what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy.
So this is pretty much the situation. You can see like pro-Trump people, anti-Trump people, pro-Ilhan people, anti-Ilhan people, very directly aligned in the middle of the road. You can look at it. It is down there. Most of the day people are on one side, other people are on the other side. You can see people have come across now and like sort of like having a chant off. They're both chanting their points of view. And I just want to encourage people to go back and look at all the different interviews I did. It is a lot of different opinions. I cannot tell you how important it is to double check all the information you're receiving even from our platform, any platform. If you go through those interviews, you're going to hear a lot of where people heard their information. It's the same places, you know, and I think it's just, just look around. Look around, see what's going on. Make sure they're verifying stuff. Just because somebody said it usually doesn't mean it's true. So I don't know, up to you, whatever you want to do. But I just say that, again, I wanted to come here and just give you a bunch of different opinions, and I did that. A lot of people called me fake news. It was live the whole time. I think we went down once, and that was because I had somebody run into the camera and then I broke a cord. So if you want to replace that cord, that'd be great. That happened though, and just studio, I broke the cord. Yeah, this you can quote that. Lorenzo, Unicorn Riot, broke cord. But yeah, so I wanted to come out here and just show that, even like Minnesota, that around this issue of a Muslim, Somali Muslim immigrant who is a representative, an elected representative of Minnesota, has caused division due to just media creation and, just editing. It's pretty much the political system in the United States. It's like everyone's just making. Anyways, I don't know. That's what happened. A lot of people are really worried the violent rhetoric against Ilhan Omar is going to bleed over, continuing to bleed over into the Muslim community, into like immigrant communities, undocumented communities. Already we've seen sort of an uptick of violence according to a lot of people keeping track of it. Again, you can double check it. Is there an uptick of violence since Trump? Enter Google, look and read all the stories, find the sources, decide. Anyways, and so yeah, we were in again, this is Lorenzo. I'm gonna do a really long outro, so let's get comfortable. Maybe take some notes. You might want to look. But we were live, or we were in, I think, Arizona about 2 years ago, 2017, January, February. We did a short documentary called Crisis Borderlands. Again, right now as well, the administration is demonizing anybody who's trying to cross the United States through the ports of entry using the legal things that are on the books. And they're trying to change the legal rules, saying they're loopholes, even though they're like the rule of law, but they don't like the law, so they're going to change them to make them the laws they like. So that's what's kind of happening. It's been going on for a while. We were there kind of when Trump was just elected in 2017, when he was inaugurated very recently, and we did a lot of, I would look at that interview and you can hear us sort of talking to people, immigrant, undocumented families who are already being impacted then by sort of the rhetoric. Again, a lot of people don't say language is like, not violent or whatever, but literally everyone's just saying it's just whatever you want to feel about it. A lot of people have acted violence, saying they've been influenced by what other people have said and the words they use. So I don't know. That's how it goes, I guess. And so in that, we heard a lot of like the rhetoric of just people being worried of this sort of like, as politics shifted and the sounds of what was being said shifted, and suddenly there was like a violent vitriol that's being spewed all over. Yeah, there's a bunch of memeing. So here we are, 2019. I guess we're entering into an election cycle here in the United States. A whole bunch of Democrats saying they're going to run, a whole bunch of other people. I think some Republicans thinking about it. Trump already thinks he won. People are divided. People actually believe in something, and they believe in something, and I don't know. I would encourage you again to listen to what people are saying on both sides. I think it was pretty clear what people thought, and it was interesting to me to listen to, so I hope you also found it interesting. Wow, this is a really long outro. Again, this was Burnsville, Minnesota. News Trucking and Equipment is where Donald Trump, the President of the United States, is currently speaking. Just arrived a few minutes ago. There's probably 1,000 folks out here, maybe a little more over 1,000 on each, together on each side. Maybe split that. I think there were more people on the Trump side here. From my understanding, that's like what was going to happen. And so there's also a lot of people who came here to support Ilhan Omar. There's a lot, like in this community, it's super, that's where he's speaking. It's kind of like why he's here to speak, because it's very supportive of his ideals. But as you spoke to that person earlier, the congressional district actually shifted out people to Democrat here. So, they're having those fights all over the place, obviously, around politics and the binary. But I just wanted to give you a bunch of people's opinions. Like in the end, they're all sitting here breathing the same air, sitting the same ground. I don't know what to do about it. That's what happens. We're all just whatever. So, again, I'm Lorenzo, your host. This was UnicornRiot.Ninja. We were live for y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for listening to me ramble for so long. Please keep following our platform, UnicornRiot.Ninja, on livestream, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, YouTube. And there's a bunch of stuff. Just look for UR_Ninja, Unicorn Riot. And let's keep following along. We've come a long way. Thank you so much for the support. I think that we're officially it's 4 years, a few days ago? Oh, no, not yet. We're almost there. So we're almost 4 years old. So thanks to everyone who's come along with us so far. There's a lot more to come. I'm going to tell it. I'm going to move over there because now they're chanting. Okay, so that's why I kind of took babbling. I'll assume something will happen. I'll just stay live. Let's keep staying live. If you stay with me, you'll realize that I just keep staying live. So sorry, studio. I'm sure you wanted to do something else.
gamer.
We stand with Ilhan.
We are going to hold any and all elected leaders accountable for their words, for their actions in the ballot box, on our voices every single day, because this is the land of the people. 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 And the people have the final say. 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 And with that, we send our love and support to Ilhan, and we say to her, speak up like you are. 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 And that she knows we support her and we stand with her. So I want to say to all of you, I know you came out here today to make this history, to stand here and to remind this president. But you know the work does not stop with today. It didn't start with today, and it doesn't stop with today. We need to confirm today, as we have showed up here, with everyone who's not here today and anyone who's watching this, know that this work is not going to end today. That we are going to unequivocally support our representative against the threats, against the attacks of Islamophobia, the constant attacks by people who are either silent or people who are targeting her. And we're going to do that because we know her and other leaders in this country are a target. But they are a target because they're speaking on behalf of our voices. They are a target because they are making a change in this nation. They are a target because they are holding this nation to the moral and high values that we embody as a community and as a state. And therefore, we are not going to be silent. We are not going to stop. We're going to continue. We're going to show this nation that this state is going to correct what the mistakes are by electing the people who represent our voices, by electing people who project our country's values. And we're going to do this together. 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 We stand with Ilhan. 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 And on this tax day, we say, let's see yours. Let's see yours. Tax day. 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 Let's see yours. With that, I want to say, hey, we're not done. We're going to continue to keep standing out here. We're going to continue to speak up. And thank you for all of you for being here and for keeping the peace, right? For keeping the peace. Because I see a lot of love on this side. I see a lot of faces of love, people who brought here love and community. I see people who want to continue that, and I encourage all of you to do that. And with that said, keep up the good fight. And I want to just say fewly, I want to thank all the organizations who made this event possible, all the volunteers, and all of you who had to walk a little bit of a walk to get here, but all of you for being here, because that's what matters, showing up, being part of this resistance and movement, and continuing to speak up no matter what the conditions are, no matter who says what, because we believe as a society, as a community, that the end, the people have the final say. 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 The people have the final say.
Alright, we'll move down. That sounds like a way to go down, I guess. Alright, let me check my phone real quick. Check my phone, and then, sorry, let me put this back down. Whew, all right. Yeah, you're right, Chris. There's people like yelling, memeing stuff at me. Somebody said subscribe to somebody on YouTube, which is a really common saying that was said by the New Zealand shooter. I'm not going to mention who, because who cares? New Zealand shooter before his massacre. So there was a group of people started yelling at me, like, you're on YouTube, and they like started saying a bunch of stuff. They're just like playing out, they're doing, that's what they did. Yeah, he did. Everyone's just telling me they did that. No, I'm not going to keep doing that. All right, I'm going to go down. At 1:57. Let's try to decide what to do. I know you're just watching. Let me look at some stuff. Again, we're just staring towards that way. Again, somebody was saying that people are throwing like some memes that the New Zealand shooter did. There's also like a QAnon sign, which again I didn't follow that, so I mean I'm not great, but there's just too many things that I just don't care to look at because I have way more important stuff in life. It's happening. They're like legit. They're there, repping their beliefs that work. Oh, geez. I mean, it's kind of hard. I have like a light. All right, so we're just gonna keep let's keep this alive. Let's stay alive forever. Again, if you want to support us to stay alive forever, please donate, because like I'm just gonna stand here now. I feel like I interviewed a bunch of people. I'm gonna get basically the same conversations over and over again at this point. I'll go back in there. All right, fine. We're going in. Whatever.
Wait for a good story.
But 19 of them came from Saudi Arabia. Not towards the protesters.
You stand behind it?
Trump loves Saudi Arabia.
Hey, you can go to Mexico if you want. You can go to Mexico. No, you can go, but they won't take you. You realize that? They won't take you. They won't. Here's what they'll do. They'll say, who are you? Oh, you're not a citizen? They'll lock you up and throw you in a Mexican jail. And I guarantee you, you don't have what it takes to survive a Mexican jail. I guarantee you. Go ahead, try it. Better yet, try to get to...
There's tons of undocumented Americans in the United States. They're in Mexico, let's say now. I was just in Mexico. They're having a weird conversation. He's saying that the United States crosses over into Mexico all the time to get a whole bunch of services because it's cheaper. So this guy over here, who knows what he's talking about? Keep moving. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, there's just like a side, just people are standoff a little bit. You can see the sheriffs are kind of moving around, kind of watching. So I'm just gonna stay here. Again, this is Burnsville, Minnesota. The bulk of the Trump folks are way down there actually by the entrance of the actual event. It's interesting. Keep moving.
I got a home to go to. You? Where's your home? Where's your home? Where's your home? Where's your home? Where's your home, sir? Where's my motherfucker?
Just get out if you don't like it. I like it here.
Don't turn me down.
I like it here. How much for a ticket to next year?
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
What does democracy look like? What does democracy look like? What does democracy look like? What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
What does
I'm gonna move back over here. And I'll go back to exactly where I was a moment ago. Put the camera down. This is what's going to happen for hours. Pardon me, pardon me. All right. Yourself? Yeah, I was going. Was it exciting? Was it exciting for Trump to come?
Yeah, it is. For them or?
I'm glad to see how many supporters are here, just because there's a lot of people here that support Trump. If they don't dare acknowledge it, outside of this, because they'll get labeled a racist, and it's not a racist. It's Trump getting things better for the United States in a whole, not just the border. There's more involved with the trades and stuff. He's doing well for the country. And these people, they're making a racist thing out of it. It's not. That's my opinion.
Sounds good. Thanks for sharing it. So I haven't really talked much about. I mean, I think we heard.
And we're just kind of shouting over it. Yeah, I know.
Don't worry about this lady safety. I don't know how you got a president that's targeting his own people. And there are demonstrators.
It's just like.
Support of Ilhan Omar. Don't be whatever it is.
You get to go to Mexico, take me up on it. You don't like it. I mean, they're just... I need to get the fuck out of my face. Thank you.
God bless America.
All right, I'll walk all the way. Let's go look at the people who are really excited over here.
Mr. Beast, shot Mr. Beast.
Yeah, it's memeing things, talking to each other, internet culture, little communities, no identity, created. All right, so he's moving. All right, we're going this way. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. I figured people are still here. I'm trying to go down because everyone's just gonna now stand really excited, hoping they catch a glimpse of Trump coming out, and the folks I think who are protesting are slowly gonna leave. And so, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to like not show this. It's right here. So. Oh, sorry. I'm like, there's a lot of people with QAnon stuff. So this folks is waiting for hopefully I think they're hopefully waiting for a glance of Trump to walk out. Maybe walk this way. Yeah, so I keep mentioning QAnon again. It's folks. It's similar to Pizzagate. Again, if you don't know what Pizzagate is, it's a discredited conspiracy theory that thinks anonymous 4chan comments are secret messages from Donald Trump, who's speaking to our left. So those QAnon people are advocating that, you know, and that's just what they believe. Here you are, people believe in stuff. It's like the situation. And so we're just going to be live for a little bit longer. And we will... Alright. Some folks just walked in. Yeah, let's give me a second. Let's check my phone again. Oh, this way, how's that? This is a better way. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of like information about the thing, but there's this, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm Lorenzo. You can go through our platform, see a lot of like references to kind of like fossil fuel extraction resistance against fossil fuel projects, stuff like that. Definitely some just unveiling like sort of organizing circles of white supremacists within the United States, white nationalists within the United States, neo-Nazis. There's a bunch of other things they call themselves. I'm just trying to like, you know, white separatists maybe. That's probably good. Outright folks as well. It's like a milieu of people that we've, you know, shown at least their organizing structure, the ideas. Most of them trying to hide behind like internet chats, what they really believe, and portraying some sort of like not that in public. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna walk to the other end and then take it down.
That's the Secret Service.
We're just unicornriot.ninja is just online, and so if you search it up, and it's live right now. So all this has been live when edited. So okay. Well, police. The thing. Yeah, there's like some line right there.
I think so. I mean,
You're right. There's no doubt that the individuals there.
And the first gentleman, we're having a nice conversation.
All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, everybody, I'm really gonna do it. I'm gonna do my outro. I don't really know. I can't really see it. It's so low. I have to like this far away. All right, everybody, well, thanks for joining me again. I'm Lorenzo. This was the event we brought you to today. This was UnicornRiot.Ninja. Again, click like, follow, and share it. We are a nonprofit 501c3 educational platform. We don't put any money into advertisement or into like all that crap. So like, thanks for helping us out. Wanted to bring you here today to Burnsville, Minnesota for what turned out to be a pro-Trump rally, anti-Trump rally. A lot of people here on the anti-Trump side to support Ilhan Omar, who's been receiving a lot of negative press and a lot of negative commentary from the President of the United States. A lot of people saying that rhetoric is going to incite violence, has already incited violence according to many people, and according to stuff. You just look it up. And so yeah, that's the situation here. We're in the United States. We're going to keep trying to bring you some just live coverage of what's going on. Again, you can follow us on our platform as well. We have investigative articles and much more stuff besides just this. But I thought it would be important to show, I guess, a view of the United States, I guess, in Minnesota. And then some of you are in the South, everywhere. So that's what it looks like here. Again, definitely look through everything we shared and like just know this is live, right? So I'm just collecting opinions. These are all opinions. Putting their faces on the screen doesn't mean that they just look it up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on the screen doesn't know what to, just look it up. Anyway, so thanks for joining us. We're going to take this down. I'm Lorenzo, your host. Thanks to everyone on the back end who was doing all that work. Thanks to everyone who's watching. And a big thank you to all our donors who allow this to be possible. Without you, we wouldn't be able to have this equipment. Sorry that I broke a cord, but thanks for helping us get it. I apologize. It gets weird. I was alone. And that's my take on it. So go ahead. Thanks for joining us again. Follow us. We'll talk soon. You can take the feed down. I was Lorenzo. Have a great day.